Welcome back, everybody. This is video 3, supplementing double bass single pedal bounce technique for bass drum, book 1. And I'm glad you're here again. So we started out with a brief introduction about the book. Then I played through the first 4 exercises which make up the technique. And I also wanted to kind of remind everyone to check out the videos on my website. They're just above the double bass single pedal videos that have a floor angle of the pedal doing the 3 strokes of the technique. So remember to check those out if you haven't already, if you have any questions or any doubts about what's going on. So today we're going to look at page 10, and it's the first of 3 phrasing charts in the book. This phrasing chart is a reference that you can come back to if need be, and what it does is breaks down all of the upbeat and downbeat possibilities in triplets. And I've broken them into 4 groups. Phrasing group A is downbeat to downbeat triplets. Phrasing group B, downbeat to upbeat triplets. Phrasing group C is upbeat to downbeat triplets. And then the last group, phrasing group D, is upbeat to upbeat triplets. So some of these groups have more options than others, and it's really just a snapshot. These are all 1 bar long, and so the chart's designed to give you all those possibilities, and then equally important, as I assign the heel stroke, catch stroke, and toe stroke designations to those phrases. So that's what the chart gives you, the rhythmic possibilities in terms of upbeat and downbeat, and the stroke designations that correlate with those rhythms, those phrases. And what I'd like to do is just briefly go through all of those. This first phrasing chart, I suggest you practice it at quarter note equals 85. However, take it as slowly as you need to get those motions comfortable. And then this chart, the way I have these stroke designations laid out, really works well up to about quarter note equals 125. Beyond that, we get into a different set of stroke designations, which we'll look at later. And then the third time you see a phrasing chart is for the duple exercises later in the book. So, the phrasing chart on page 10, I'm going to go through all of these groups and give you the stroke designations and play them for you so you can see what's going on, see what it sounds like. Okay, so in phrasing group A, start and end on a downbeat. All we're going to do is play a triplet on beat 1 and then a quarter note on beat 2. And that'll give you a downbeat to downbeat phrase. So triplet 2, 3, 4. Triplet 2, 3, 4. And the stroke designations, heel catch toe heel, 3, 4. Heel catch toe heel, 3, 4. And it looks like this. 1, 2, triplet, 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 heel catch toe heel, heel catch toe heel. So that's phrasing group 1. Phrasing group A, starting and ending on a downbeat. And then, of course, multiples thereof. You can extend that phrase as long as you want, as is the case with any of these. So we're going to move on. Phrasing group B, start on a downbeat and end on an upbeat. And there are 3 different possibilities here for ending on an upbeat. The first, we're just going to play a full triplet on beat 1. So the phrase is a downbeat on beat 1, and it concludes with the 3rd partial of beat 1. So triplet 2, 3, 4. Triplet 2, 3, 4. And the stroke designations, heel catch toe, 3, 4. Heel catch toe, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. You may have noticed there that I played some of those coming off of the head on the toe stroke, and I played some of those phrases burying the beater into the head to end the phrase. It's good to practice both because depending on the style of music you're playing, those are both great assets. And then one other thing I want to mention before we move on. I take time, if I've got time rather, to play a toe stroke. I really launch that toe stroke from a nice relaxed heel down position. If there's time for that. And for a heel stroke, same thing. If there's time, I'm up here so that I can come down. Okay. So the second possibility out of the three on phrasing group B is to play the first and second partial. First being the downbeat, the second being the upbeat. Triple. 3, 4. Bop, bop. 3, 4. And the stroke designation, heel toe. 2, 3, 4. Heel toe. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So, heel toe. Third option is that very familiar by now, the toe heel motor. And I'm going to play 2 beats of it. So, bop, 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 bop. So the phrase ultimately ends on the third partial. And it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bop, 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 bop. Stroke designation, heel, toe, heel, toe. And it looks like this. If you wanted to play just one beat of that, it would look like this. 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, that's phrasing group B. Phrasing group C, starting on an upbeat and ending on a downbeat. We have 4 possibilities. We're going to start with the longest one and get shorter, all the way down to a 2-note phrase. So the first phrase is 3 beats. We'll play the second and third partials of the triplet on beat 1, a full triplet on beat 2, and the downbeat on beat 3. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Stroke designations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Heel catch, toe, heel. 4, 1. Heel catch, toe, heel. 4, 1. 4, 1. 4, 1. Okay. Slightly shorter phrase, it's 5 notes. We're going to start on the third partial of beat 1, and then a full triplet on beat 2, and then a downbeat on beat 3. 1. Bop, 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 bop. 4, 1. Bop, 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 bop. Stroke designations. 1. Toe, heel, catch, toe, heel. 4, 1. Toe, heel, catch, toe, heel. And it looks like this. Now we're going to do a 3-note phrase. We're going to play second and third partial of beat 1, and then the downbeat of beat 2. Stroke designation is HCT. 1, bop, bop, bop. 3, 4, 1. HCT. 3, 4, 1. Heel catch toe. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. And then the final phrase is 2 notes, third partial of beat 1, downbeat of beat 2. Upbeat to downbeat. 1, up, 4, 1. Toe, heel. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4. And that's phrasing group C. And we got 5 possibilities, 5 different combinations for starting and ending on an upbeat with triplets. And that's phrasing group D. First one is a 3-note phrase that we're going to look at. Starts on the third partial of beat 1 and goes through the second partial of beat 2. 1, ba, 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 3, 4, 1. Ba, 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 3, 4, 1. Toe, heel, toe. 3, 4, 1. Toe, heel, toe. And the reason you don't see a catch stroke in there is because the final note of the phrase, typically you want to make a toe stroke, just for that punctuation. So, here we go. 1, 2, triplet, triplet, 1. 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 And then the second option, 4-note phrase, we're just going to add the second partial to the first beat. So 1, ba, 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 ba. 3, 4, 1, ba, 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 ba. 4, and then the stroke designation, 1, heel catch, heel toe. Triplet, triplet, 1. Heel catch, heel toe. Triplet, triplet, 1. Triplet, triplet, 1. Triplet, triplet, 1. Triplet, triplet, 1. Okay, now another 4-note phrase. We're going to start on the third partial of beat 1 and go to the third partial of beat 2. 1, ba, 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 triplet, triplet, 1. Toe, heel catch, toe, triplet, triplet, 1. Triplet, triplet, 1. Triplet, 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 triplet. And then we got a 5-note phrase. Second partial of beat 1. Triplets all the way through to the third partial of beat 2. 1, ba, 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 ba. 3, 4, 1. Ba, 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 ba. 3, 4, 1. Heel catch, toe. 3, 4, 1. Heel catch, toe. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4. And then the last combination is a 2-note phrase. We're just going to play beat 1, second and third partial. 1, bop, bop. 3, 4, 1. Bop, bop. 3, 4, 1. Toe, heel. Up to quarter note equals 125. We're going to go toe, heel. 1, toe, heel. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. And if I were to put that on all 4 beats, it would sound like this. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. So to cap this exercise, as prescribed in the book, I'm going to play it down, the phrasing group chart. Again, this is a reference chart. One thing to keep in mind that I'm always looking at when I practice, especially on the phrasing chart when you're taking it nice and slow and kind of analyzing each piece. Careful to make sure you got your technique intact. No left or right sliding. Again, the ball of my foot slides a little bit from a toe stroke to a heel, sometimes vice versa, but no left or right action. The more vertically aligned you can keep your leg and your foot, the more efficient you'll be negotiating these phrases as they get faster and longer. But for now, to close out this exercise, I'm going to go ahead and play quarter note equals 85, which is a little brighter than how I just showed them to you. I'll play each measure twice, starting with phrasing group A. As a matter of fact, I'll stop between each phrasing group. So here we go. Phrasing group A, downbeat to downbeat. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, we'll do that again. I'll do it 4 bars. A little uneven on that last one there. Now we're going to do phrasing group B. We'll do 4 bars each. Ready? And. Second bar. Third bar. Okay, now we'll go on and do phrasing group C. First bar. Ready, and Second bar. Third bar. Fourth bar. And now we'll do phrasing group D. First bar, 1, 2, ready, and. Second bar. Third bar. Fourth bar. Last bar. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. Now on all 4 beats. Okay, so that's page 10, the phrasing groups. Familiarize yourself with these phrasing groups. In the next video, we're going to briefly look at the 3 styles we'll employ, and then we're going to dig into these exercises with the full drum set. And finally, here in the next video, we'll really see where these phrases make sense musically. Again, feel free to reach me via email, or you can get a hold of me on my website. I'd love to answer any questions or talk about things. And I'll see you in the next video. Double bass, single pedal, bounce technique for bass drum. Take care.